Welcome to the first episode of Monster Train, and actually the first episode on the channel altogether. This is hopefully going to be the first episode in a long series of Monster Train, which will be released every day. I'm hoping to have at least another 2 series of different games, roguelike games, I would assume, going at the same time. But the first one will be Monster Train. I do have a little bit of experience in the game. I've completed the tutorial, did a run just kind of to calibrate the microphone and the camera and everything like that. So I know the basic cards, kind of the basic premise of the game. And I do have some experience with card-based games. I played a lot of Slay the Spire, so I should be able to dive into it pretty quickly. I will be describing my thoughts, my actions as I go through them, hopefully to help out beginners kind of in the same boat as I am, so they can follow along. So let's get started. So as I'm playing, I'm also gonna hopefully get a little banter in on what I plan to do with the channel, what it's going to be like, what you can expect from the videos and everything. So first off here, so the torch should be enough to take this unit out in the back here. I believe he just healed, and then this guy will do 2 damage. So I think we can put our champion, which I think always costs 0, there for some damage. And then these train stewards, as I understand, they're kind of just the basic intro unit, can be used as fodder in the front. So then they don't stay, they move up to the next floor right away. So I think might as well just throw another one of these train stewards out here. We have got this 2 damage spell, get rid of him again. So I don't know if it's beneficial, but maybe just get this guy to last a little longer. We can use this restore, which heals and does a regen 1. So I think the next turn he'll also heal 1. Which makes sense because he's going down 1 and this attack is 2. And that's all of our energy. So what I'm really looking for in these videos, I mean, I know there's a ton of people who are better, who have all the synergies, everything figured out for this. I think it's, I'm looking for a more approachable style of video. Hopefully throw a lot more just day-to-day stuff in here. Just chatting, try and get some comedy in there as well as really talk about how my thought process works in these games. So I think we're just going to let those guys do their thing. We don't have to add anything. Okay, yeah, so the boss is relentless. So he keeps on going, but it looks like we're killing him anyways. I don't think we really need to do anything then. There's no point in saving anybody. So as I said, I have done a little bit of this already. So some of the tutorial was completed. I have reset it before as well, just to make sure that all the unlocks and everything I'll have on the videos. So rage, as I understand it, yeah, it decreases every turn. So each rage gives you a little bit of extra attack, but every turn it goes down. I'm going to try just the imp on this. Seems like a pretty easy unit to use. And then, I mean, Sting, yeah, seems like pretty powerful for no cost. So as far as the viewers, I mean, these are my first videos. If you have any constructive criticism, if you're saying, oh, you're too quiet, or your video looks like this, feel free to leave that in the comment. It's definitely a big learning experience for me. I do watch a lot of YouTube and Twitch like that and stuff like that, so I'm gonna borrow from people that I've watched and hopefully create something unique myself. So these are upgrades for just spells. I don't really have much for spells right now anyways. I don't know if there's anything worth upgrading. This Sting, I wonder if I could do something with that. Let's have a quick look. So double stack would mean it does 20 damage, but it costs 1. We could bring it down again. I mean, what the heck? Let's give it a try. Oh, you can't use it on that. Well, honestly, I don't think I'm going to use anything here. Seems like a waste, but we'll keep on moving here. Now, I have to say I've been recording myself quite a bit recently just to kind of get used to it, see what it looks like, you know, change the levels on the microphone, everything like that. And I recorded myself with playing some Apex Legends, which is a little bit more intense, and I think it's unbelievable to watch yourself, what you do, your facial expressions, and the noises you make, and you don't even realize. It was kind of terrifying to watch myself in the video. So I'm happy that I'm doing something a little less intense, because it was a little bit embarrassing, I have to admit. I think if you want a good laugh, that might be a fun thing to do, is record yourself while you're playing an intense game and see. My tongue was out half the time. It was unbelievable. So this kind of sucks. So this guy puts spikes on the front, but I don't really have anything that can attack the back. This guy only does the front. I mean, I might as well use it. It's free, and you get another one. I mean, this will do a restore. I mean, I don't really have much else of an option, so maybe I can gain some of that back after the attack. Yeah, see, those spikes can be pretty damning. So now that I have the torch, they can attack anything, I think. Get rid of him. Oh, and it actually takes the spikes away. Okay. So that's pretty beneficial. I mean, I might as well torch this guy. He does 4 damage. Now nobody's getting hurt. And I got enough room to, I guess, just put one of these guys up top. He doesn't do any damage. He's gone. And we're already final wave. That's quick. So this is the... I mean, I might as well put the imp here. He fits. He's going to kill both, or the back guy. That increases the damage. I mean, sting is free. Torch we might as well do. Now, I don't know what healing... Oh, it doesn't make any difference. I mean, I probably could have calculated that out. He was going to die regardless. Well, not much else we can do. Just hope for the second level to be able to take him out. 65, so I think we just torch him and he's down. That's not bad. So far it's going pretty smoothly. So we're all on basic units. We haven't unlocked anything yet. Piercing. Oh, ignores armor and shield. Apply. See, we don't really have anything else with rage yet. I'm just gonna go for that card. Seems kind of simple. So add 3 attack and 3 health for 0. That seems quite powerful. If you could use that a few times in a run, that would stack up very nicely. Okay, so this is an artifact, and I understand that this is kind of a random event every time. Well, you get it either way, so I definitely think this is the better way. I'm not gonna upgrade any spells. We don't have very many spells, and this, I think magic power is just spells. I can see how this would be good. If we put those weak units up front, they're gonna get destroyed quickly. Let's try that. And then this is just a free unit. Gain 60 math health. Sweep. So I think this has to gain that health. It's not that this starts out with a 75. So at 1 per turn, and we don't really have very many healing spells. I think we'll go for the sweep. And then we'll go here. So these are random events every time, as far as I understand. There's not a predictable thing. So copy a card, or copy a card 5 times. I don't think we have anything really valuable. What about just 1 card we can copy? Again, we don't have too much valuable cards here. I mean, I feel like this is really powerful. Maybe I don't know enough about it, but that seems like a good one. A 0 cost card to duplicate. I mean, it's basically just a free spell. So now I think this is kind of one of the bigger bosses. Yes. So he puts explosives with a shield. So that piercing spell that we picked up would actually be very useful, I think. So see, that's where the switch came in. Now we don't have the piercing, of course. I'm just gonna put him up here, because I don't want him to get hit right away. I think we just take out these guys, and we give him the extra stuff right away. I think we can put our boss up here too. We don't have to make this the floor that does all the damage right away. Because he disappears. And now, yeah. That's the thing. What is beneficial here? Well, this is actually going to do damage past the shield, it looks like. Well, let's make sure he's done. And we'll put him up in the third. Might as well just work a little bit on the third. Get him the restore. That way, yeah, he's barely losing any health. And I mean, this guy, might as well just put him up front to take some hits. Oh, and he got hit there. So he can get hit when he's over here. So now this, I mean, we finally get this, but it's gonna take that out so we don't lose anybody there. I mean, we have the room for this imp. So we might as well, I guess, put him in the back. He does do 1 damage. He's gone. Now this guy, yeah, there's not, we don't have much for down here. So let's heal him. Yeah, and see where that goes. So he gets some attacks up here. I haven't seen that the switching very often, unfortunately. Now, who would be better to have more damage? I think adding some damage to him and some health would be good. Might as well restore him so he's not as bad. I mean, there's no point in putting these guys down. They're just gonna die. Yeah, we'll just let that play out. Now, I don't know, in the other levels we got a break before this guy started attacking, or the boss started attacking. I don't know if that's the reality here. So this is not ideal. I really don't want him to die. We can take him out. So I think we can take, might as well take this guy out too, right? Yeah, then he doesn't die. We don't kill everybody though. That's really too bad. Oh, we don't get a break. So he comes after us right away. So I think we do our best to keep everybody here alive. Is that possible? Yes, it's possible. I mean, those restores are really not that powerful, but... So it looks like this guy, I don't think we have any options, is going to make it up here, but he should only hit our pyre once. Yeah, once. I think this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I expected. But if we... because he does 8 damage. You can make him last a little bit longer. Might as well do this. That's for free. Oh no, that didn't make a difference. Yeah. Gotta learn to do those calculations in my head. So this is going to be a lot more difficult than the previous levels. Well, we took a chunk out of him for sure. So he's got 123 left. Well, that's only 60. Well, get this free one out of the way. I mean, this is a free extra damage there. so he does 8 damage. It doesn't matter. Healing him won't do anything, so we'll torch him. And unfortunately, I think that's the best we can do. So we won't die here, but he will move up and do 2 hits, I think. Yeah. So not perfect. Definitely took some damage there. But we move on. Restore a friendly unit to full health. Implay deal damage. Oh, we don't really have very many imps. I think we just have the one, so that's probably not very good. Wildwood Tome. Apply quick. So this might be really good on that sweep unit. If he can attack, he can take all those little ones that might be doing high damage. That seems powerful. I'm going to take that. Animus of Will. Multi-strike 2. So he's pretty weak. So we already have one of these steel workers. I haven't seen him do a lot. Honestly, I think we take another one of these Husk Hermits. They don't take a lot of floor space. So more energy. I think floor space is our best bet there. Oh, we got a lot more options here. Duplicate a card. Remove 2 cards. Restore 20 pyre health. And then upgrade your champion. Getting another unit. I think this is better. I think we get rid of those crappy units. Yeah, the train stewards. We can get rid of these. Then we duplicate. I think we duplicate the steelworker. Have something a little more beefy to go. I mean, these are pretty beefy too. But just another unit to go on the front because he keeps gaining armor. Get our free health back. So we're pretty much back, yeah, 1 point away. And then, what do we do here? So he gets to hit one more time, or he hits harder each time. Oh, and he gets armor when he kills somebody, and rage when somebody hits him. I feel like the stacking ability here is higher. I'm going to try this. Alright, keep on moving. Oh yes, I've seen this. So you can do the trials, so they give you a little extra, but armor 15 seems like that's quite a bit for us to bring down. For 150 coins, I don't think it's worth it. So as far as I understand, there was a pretty big free update for Monster Train not too long ago. I'd be interesting to see if I notice even what the changes are, because I haven't played very much. I've watched quite a few people play it, but well, I think we just throw you in front. There's not a lot of damage going here. You're just going to gain armor and then put you in the back. I think we play Sting whenever we can. So that was that switch that actually ended up working very well for us, and we just play these. Gets them down quite a bit. When you have those splits where it's just a shield unit and an attack, that flip works really, really well. So I think this guy doesn't do anything other than if we kill it, we get money. But we have to kill it right away, yeah. I might as well just put this guy up here. He'll take him out. We enhance our main guy here. I think we do that every time we can. And there's room for this. So why wouldn't we put him down here too? That gets this floor pretty good. And then we still have one left. Might as well get rid of this high damage unit there. Yeah, now we're really not doing any harm here. That's perfect. 75 coins. I feel like that's really good if you can get those, especially when it's early in the game like that. Well, here's that ideal situation. We put the quick on here. Consume. Oh, I didn't realize it was a consume. So that's it. We can't use that again. And then we got 2 left here. I think we go here. We start building this floor up. With that 5 gain in armor, he's kind of just gonna sit there as long as we keep these these guys out of the way. So he won't even get to attack because of that quick. Yeah, that has the potential to be very powerful, especially if you get it early in the game. Like again, this guy doesn't even have a chance. Well, I might as well. Is there anything else we can do down here? No. Let's just try to get him out so he doesn't. Might as well just give him a restore. And we'll do that. There wasn't really any point to that, but I hate leaving energy for no reason. Okay, so we got another one of these. I think giving it to our sweep at this point would be really good. Although, we're probably getting close to the boss, so that may not have been as good a deal as I thought. So I mean, we have room here. Might as well take him down a little bit. Let's just put the other train steward up there. Then he dies. He doesn't do any damage up here. They're basically useless anyways. We can heal him in the back. So he's done. He's almost done. So now we're on our final wave. So he's almost done here. Trying to think what would be beneficial. Give him a little bit more, and he's dead. Perfect. We can just do this. Just for fun. Well, that seemed like a almost perfect run there. I really like that quick on the sweep unit. But there's the potential of those being split up far enough that you never use it. Okay, so we already have one of these. I haven't seen the utility that much. So I have seen with this ascend or descend and stuff like that, you can move a unit into a floor that's already in capacity. Which, giving us 2 sweep units might be huge. So it would be nice to take another one of these enhancers for that low cost, but adding spikes and 4 I think is better, even though it is a bit of an expensive card. Oops. So here we have the ability to remove cards again. I think I like that better than this random event, although this is kind of useless for us. We have enough money that we can remove on this way. I think this actually ends up being better, because this is just a wasted stop for us. Now this, on that quick, I think is very big. And then we can take it down to 1 again, and it comes back. I think that's a massive upgrade. So purging, honestly, I think we get one of these restores out of the way now, because they really don't serve that much purpose for us. They haven't been that beneficial. And then this again is just a random event. Let's have a look here. So gain Ember. So that's this card here. So it doesn't... Oh, I see. So it's kind of a synergy card with that artifact. +1. Pyre. I don't think we need the heal. I think having more attack but just having a crappy card in our deck would actually be beneficial, especially for those sweep units. And I think we can deal with those cards. It's not like we're fighting for cards, I think. So spell shield for coins. I think we can do that. We really don't use very many spells. We rely on our people far more. For 150 coins. Stealth. Okay. So they can't be attacked on this floor. So I think we just build up this floor. There's no point in building up down there. Do we want to do a double sweep here? Now, what was our card? Was it an ascend or descend? Where is it? Ascend. Okay. I think we just put him here. We get the train steward. We'll just put him up there just for... I'm starting to see some problems here. I think right now we get this guy going up front. Well, he is going to die, but then we get the quick. So we got the quick already. That knocks everybody out before they can even attack. It's perfect. So this guy's just doing 5 damage. So I think at this point he just breaks even. We'll put him down there. Yeah, so having that quick on there was huge. Definitely a big deal. So this isn't a consume. So with the spell shield, this is all basically useless right now. So we might as well just get everything else. I mean, I think we just keep ascending everyone to this floor. Yeah. This floor just becomes the kill floor. With the stealth that's happening, I think that's absolutely the best thing to do. Again, all of these guys are down before they even notice. We don't have to worry about this guy. He doesn't attack, so... So piercing, does that work through spell shield? Piercing. Ignore armor. Yeah, so it would. Okay. Well, we might as well just put you here. I mean, take him down. I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't know if that was a good idea. I'll just put him up here. I guess we don't have to play those cards. Just put them back into the rotation and we can figure it out later. Yeah, so he was a non-issue up there. Well, we might as well give him the spikes in the front. Just give him more. And that's useless. So he's down. So he has multi-strike. So with multi-strike, I think spikes end up being very, very powerful. So let's give him more spikes. And everything else is useless. Oh, and we win. Wow. I was a little worried about that one, because I never felt like I was in control, but ended up going very well. So, yeah, he's done. So you can see those stacks from his upgrade just getting better and better as well. So I think we picked the right upgrade for him. Branding right. Deal 5 damage, apply 20 armor. Apply rage and armor. I think this would be good. I'm gonna try that. So more spikes. I mean, if we're dealing with multi-strike units, that could be very, very powerful. So a bit of a camera glitch there, but we're back. So after that, we can go for the artifacts. So you can buy an artifact, get an artifact, and a random event. I think that's better, because we really don't need any health. Duplicating and removing, I don't think is super big for us. Add a sting. A rage does not decay. I think that is very big. We don't have a ton of rage applying cards, but the ones that we do, I think, could stack up quickly with that. And then we can buy an artifact. We have got quite a bit of gold, I think. Your pyre gets more health. You get more energy in your first turn, or dazed when they get to their pyre room. I mean, we haven't had much struggle with our pyre. I think we have the money to reroll and see. Spell cards with consume. We don't have a consume card anymore. We removed that. When you play a spell, spells in that hand, the cost less are reduced to 0. I mean, I think we'll just take it. I don't know how much utility it has, and giving the Pyre 15 armor seems like a decent upgrade just to have. Maybe we should have saved our money, but I think we're in a good enough position that that would maybe be beneficial. So we have 2 chests. Lose health, get 150 coins. I mean, we've got our health. Our Pyre health is not a non-issue so far. So to me, that's just free coins. So this looks like a bigger boss again. Fell the Wings of Light. We'll add Scourge cards. Okay. Excellent. So with the recording, oh, so this is a purge card. So yeah, it'll do damage to your Pyre unless you use it, and it takes off energy. Okay. Well, we might as well get rid of that. And then he doesn't do a lot of damage. So let's get one of these steelworkers in early. Might as well throw our guy in here and buff him up right away. I think starting to do these recordings and practicing and trying to, you know, speak and have your thought process out loud is very interesting. It was much harder than I expected. Because I think in my head when I play these kind of games, I'm always doing that thought process, but then to put it into words so that people are entertained at least with it is just far more difficult than I ever expected it to be. So the sting, I mean, we'll take these. I think these are just guard units that stay there. So we might as well get rid of those. Let's get rid of him so he doesn't produce any more of those cards. And then these guys are done. So we already got rid of one of these protecting angels. Now that we're, yeah, it looks like we're getting more units here. So we got room for the sweep. I think we put him in. Then we can start getting rid of these units with no issue. So this is tough. I'd like to put spikes on here, but this is a 5 damage. They're dying anyway, so let's do it. Let's get rid of that and just end our turn. And he's going to start stacking the armor. It's good to get him out quickly. So this is that card that our new artifact's going to be very good. So where do we want to put? I think we put it on our multi-strike hero here. And that's that other one. So now everything here is free. I don't know if it has much use for us. Not really. Might as well just hit him. And let's put him up here and he can start hurting this guy a little bit. And then, well, there's that quick, I think. Let's get that on him. Even though, yeah, these are pretty high health units, so it is not as beneficial as when we got some of the weaker units in the back. So let's get this out of here. Try to minimize our damage. I think he's going, or she's going to be a difficult boss in the end. That's a lot of health to take down. So let's get the spikes on the front for sure. See, they've started to take this armor down too, which I'm not crazy happy about. Well, let's just throw the imp up here. Let's enhance him more. I think him getting his multi-strike up is massive. See, this guy's going to make it to the top. There's nothing I can do about it. So at least those guys are going to die. Let's just torch this guy. He's not going to... Nobody's losing any health, so there's no point in playing that. I also think with these types of games, maybe once I start getting used to the cards and knowing what they do, I'll be able to, you know, interject with some more non-game related chitter chatter and stuff like that. But right now it's difficult not to just be into the game and talking about the game the whole time. Yeah, I mean, I'll put him up here just so I can start getting this down, but he's going to make it up to the pyre, unfortunately. And he's going to get 2 hits in. Well, that's not too bad. Well, he's down. I'm definitely a bit worried when we have to actually deal with him, which I think it must be coming up pretty quick. Oh, there we go. We might as well, I mean, he's not going to do much. Let's see. Let's try and get, yeah, we're only doing 500 damage. Let's rage him up. That brings it up to 700. So this is free. I mean, just hit him and then put this up here. I really hope this isn't the end, but that's not enough damage to be confident in what's going to happen, especially when we really don't have that great of a setup over here and basically nothing on the top. Yeah, so that was not good enough, I have to say. Well, let's hit him with a sting. Does multi-strike, so but it's taking this guy out in 2. So let's do this. It's still going to take him out in 2. I should have seen that. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong way. So it won't take him out in 2. So 72. Let's put spikes. That brings it up to 92. He does. I might as well just give him quick just to get that number up. Well, that's it. At least he's out of the way. I don't think I have any more units to go up here though. Ugh. I don't know. I don't think we have a chance here. He just won't die. So there's no way to save these guys. And just adding some spikes will do 4 damage. I think this is the end for us. I don't think we're going to win here. I think we die here. Let's see. Yes, this is a definite death. Well, thanks for watching my first episode. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a much better run. I expected us to do better, but it's a good learning experience. And again, if you have any comments, anything to say whatsoever, some constructive criticism, just so